Hello peeps, how are we doing? Alright? How art thou? Ooh, I've just realised I didn't bring my hat with me. I think I'm going to end up with earache this morning. How are we doing? Alright? Why do I always get a blank? I think, right, I'm going to do a video, I'm going to chat about that, and now I've forgotten again. I've got myself all geared up, got the microphone, look, and now I've forgotten what I was going to talk about. That's those brain cells going, you see, innit? Because the brain cells are going, I can't think anything. You know what I'm like? I'm even worse now. Yes, I definitely forgot my hat. What a plonker. I thought to myself, it's okay, because there's no wind today. Well, there is here, isn't there? Because it's on the coast. And there's always wind here on the coast. I've forgotten my hat. That's not good. They have had the machinery in here. See the tyre tracks down there, look. They've, where I park up on the road up there, they've had some, all the verges are all gone, where some huge big machine's been driving up and down the road and churned up all the verge with huge tyres. It's like that super farming thing, isn't it, you know? So the farms can make more money, they have to do everything on a bigger scale. And if you go back 20 years and think how big a tractor was 20 years ago, and then you compare it to a tractor today, you think it's 3 times the size. The size of the tractors now are massive. I mean, obviously the price has increased as well, but the tractors are huge now. I've noticed a lot more people are moving plant machinery like diggers, and people that do like driveways and things like that use diggers. They don't use lorries anymore. They use tractors now. You know, if they're working in a local area, they use a big tractor and a oh, what's Eddie found? Oh, you found that one again. Look what you can always find that one. She finds the same ball. Bless her. She finds the same ball every time we come down, and then she loses it, and then she finds it again the next time we come here. Funny dog. Yeah, they're using tractors now. They're still pulling like low loaders with the diggers on, and the trailers, they're still pulling the trailers. Not obviously not the same trailer, like cattle trailer, not cattle. Well, you know what I mean. Whatever. They're pulling the trailers with instead of using Arctics, you know, tractor units, you know, lorries. They're using tractors instead. I'm guessing it's because they don't have to comply to the same restrictions that you got with lorries. I mean, if a lorry's only going to go up and down the road, if it's only going to cover, say, in a 20-mile radius or whatever, then all the restrictions on tachos and all this other rubbish, you know, all the medicals and driver training and all this other stuff, it's just not worth it, is it? Whereas I don't know, I might be wrong, I don't know nothing about it, but I don't believe you have to have any of that with a tractor. I don't think you have to have tachographs in a tractor, do tractors have tachos? I don't know. No idea. Because I suppose they're generally not supposed to be on the road, are they? Well, they are, but they're not on the road as much. They're generally in the field, so I guess there's no restrictions in the field, you know. So yes, so a lot more people are using tractors now instead of lorries. I looked into it, you see, because I used to do a lot of man and van. Oh, it's nice down here this morning, look. Of course, it's blooming windy. Well, I got earache already. They've been down here 5 minutes. There's the boats out there, look. The old ships. Ooh, what's this? Bit of bit of a ship or a chair or something. Don't know what that is. My God, there's a lot of wood here. There's a lot of wood today. Wow, look. Be alright if you had your wood burner. See, a lot of the stones have moved, look. See all the stones there that they've washed over. It's been pretty rough here by the looks of it. I mean, normally these boulders aren't moved, look. All the stones have come off. It's obviously had quite some rough weather coming in. That I've noticed, but it's quite windy. Yes, what was I saying? What was I talking about? I've forgotten already. Oh yeah, the driving lorry thing. I used to do a man and van, you see, many years ago. I had a big Iveco van, big long wheelbase thing, and I used to do house moves, and I used to move motorbikes, and I used to man and van. I used to do a man and van service, and that was another one of my little incomes I used to have. Until the engine went on it, and I couldn't afford to repair it, and I lost that job, which was a shame because I used to enjoy doing that. Anyway, whatever. I looked into doing it again, you see, and I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll get a 7.5 tonner. It ain't worth it. It's just not worth it. Waste of time. Looking at all the restrictions and everything that they put on everybody now. There was tachographs and driver training and all this stuff that you had to comply with and all that. And I thought, that's not worth it. It's just not worth it. So I decided against that. Which is a shame really, because I would have quite liked to have done that. It's not worth doing it if it's going to cost me money. I've been there before. I've done lots of little business ideas, and I've tried different things in the past. I've tried loads of different things, and I've come to realise that a lot of it costs you money to do it. Well, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm fed up with that. I got in debt in the past by trying to do things like that. I look at a lot of the businesses, a lot of modern businesses today, they're driving around in new vans. No. I'm not paying a tradesman, for example. I know, because I did it as well. You know, you try to compete with your fellow tradesmen. You've got to look the part and all this. You know, you're perceived to be a better tradesman if you've got a new van. Well, it's a load of crap, but it's true. People think that you're a better tradesman if you've got a new van. It's rubbish. If you turn up to a job in an old van, they assume you can't do the job. It's pathetic. People are so narrow-minded. It's pathetic. I did it once. It wasn't a new van, but I bought a newer van. I got myself into a lot of debt to buy myself. Funny enough, it was a Transit. It was a Transit like Sammy back in the 90s. I think it was 3 years old, and it was a lovely van. It was really nice Transit, and yes, I did get more work. But do you know what? I was working more and getting less because I was having to pay off the debt of the van. It was a complete waste of time. Yes, I had more work. Yes, I earned more money. But do you know where that money went? It went to buy the bloody van. And then when the work went a little bit quiet again, because it was coming into a recession, I had to sell the van. So I was worse off than if I'd have just bought an old van in the first place. It's a trap. It's a whole trap. You know, you've got to look the part. It's complete bollocks. It really is. I must admit, I still get the same thing now. When I turn up, because obviously I don't have a new van when I'm picking up people's bicycles, when I turn up in a camper, people think, you know, they're too narrow-minded to think, well, I can get 4 bikes in my camper van. Why am I going to spend 15 grand on a new van when I can get 4 bikes in the van I have already? Do you know? I mean, that, to me, that makes more sense. I mean, why am I going to go and buy another? It's completely stupid. It's mindless just to look apart. It's stupid. So I'm not doing it. I won't do it. I cannot see the point of paying off loans just to have a new van, just to look apart. I can't be bothered with it. I can't see the point. It's stupid. It's really stupid. But yeah, there you go. Anyway, 12 minutes. Yeah, that's it. Looking the part. Yeah, so love and light, guys. Have a great rest of the day. And see you next one. Oh, and don't look the part. It's a nice view, isn't it?